Hey everybody, Bruce McNeil here again at Bruce Guitars, and we are going to be doing another one of our Plek stories today. And this time we are going to be doing a Fodera Monarch bass fretless, and we're going to be cutting some new fret slots in it with the Plek station. One of its unsung functions that it has, but you're going to be amazed at the accuracy that this thing actually has and just some of the options that this thing actually has. Now, I'm filming this intro as the last thing that we did because I totally forgot to do an intro for this video. So the customer's reaction is fantastic to this, and just wait till you see how this thing turns out. So we're going to show you some footage, and then we're going to come back and you'll be able to judge for yourself. Stay tuned. Alright, so let's check this out and see what the machine did. Look at that. Kind of hard to see to get the right angle here for the light, but we have brand new fret slots cut for this bass, and oh, there we go, that's a good view. Now you see what the machine can even do. Instead of just cutting directly across, it can simulate binding up along the side. So what we have here is, instead of cutting all the way through and then just having the fret end sticking out, kind of like the old Fender style, it can actually seem like there's binding along the side of the instrument. So we'll be protecting the integrity of the side of it. See, no blades went all the way through, but man, that is amazing. Perfectly measured and perfectly cut fret slots, all with the Plek station. And this particular bass, it's a Fodera, very, very, very pricey. So the customer who owns this obviously demands accuracy, and that is what we provide here with the Plek station. So stay tuned. I'm going to fret this thing up and then call the customer, have him come in and give it a once over, and let's just see the look on his face. Okay, now we have a better shot of this. Okay, check it out. Check out how accurate this is. All the way to the sides, creating a nice little faux binding. All of them spaced beautifully. I cannot wait to see how this is going to turn out. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. It's going to be great, guys. Hold on. Yes, and that is what we love to see. That is the Plek station seal of approval. Check this out. Brand new frets. This is going to be a brand new bass by the time we're done with it. Now, we still got a few more little stages to do, some polishing and this and that and the other thing, but as we can see, everything went smoothly, just as the Plek station predicted. Awesome. And it is done. Look at this. Oh, this turned out so beautifully. The Fodera Monarch 4-string fretless is now fretted. The owner is just on his way to come pick it up. Let's see if I can get a reaction out of him. I hope it's a good one.
It on the, I guess, the Plek station, and we've put small gauge fret wire on it, and it looks fantastic.
I noticed you have a bit of a wrist injury. Are you able to actually play anything on it?
I'm not supposed to. I sprained my wrist, so I just get this back. It's torture because I can't play for another 3 to 4 weeks perhaps. But I might be tempted tonight. But yeah, let's see if I can just. Oh, man.
Why don't you grab a seat?
I fell and mangled my wrist. Just gonna park that there. Wow. Man, the fret edges are great. I can't stand sharp fret edges, and these are beautifully dressed. So,
thank you.
Man, that's fantastic. Better than I could have hoped for.
Awesome.
And the Washburn bass, you did the 6-string.
Yes.
We had a ski jump on the neck heel.
Mm-hmm.
I guess those things seem to have an inherent problem because I've had a few of them. They all do the same thing. And man, that thing plays beautifully now.
Oh, that's good
It's
to
just and the refret, it's fabulous. Like it's a different instrument. That one, because I've at least been able to play it a bit. It's just I was never getting on with it really. There was just something about it, and ever since I had you do that work and put the new frets on, it's just been and the setup and the finish and everything is just like first rate. So super happy, and this one is following suit. So it's just it's lovely, man. It's and I'm glad we went with the small fret wire. For me, I like this. It keeps the the action nice and close. It's got a great feel. Seems to intonate well.
Yeah, I was surprised myself. Well, I shouldn't be because I've had the Plek station for a while, but I was surprised as to just how perfectly aligned the fret slots were. And the thing I actually really liked about it was it actually cut in a little bit so it could sort of simulate binding along the side. So I didn't have to do a straight cut across the fingerboard. It actually started in about 1 millimeter or two,
right.
And so I didn't have to have the fret ends poking out or.
Yeah,
not that that's always a bad thing, but it's a nice aesthetic.
Yeah, no, it's great, man. The setup is nice. It's beautiful.
Well, thank you.
I can't wait till I can play it. I can't wait. This is torture. I mean, I can kind of play, but I was warned if I do, I'm going to aggravate the condition again. So I have to be.
Well, don't do that.
I might take half a bottle of Tylenol tonight and see if I can. Well, not quite half.
Okay.
No, this is great. I'm super happy. It's lovely.
Thank you.
I mean, it's.
Thank you.
The work,
Happy to do it.
The work thus far on both instruments that you've done for me is just like fantastic. Like I couldn't be happier. So
thank you. Well, thank you so much, Mr. McDonald.
Thank you.
And we'll stay tuned. I'm sure we're going to have some more items from Mr. McDonald coming in shortly.
Oh yes, I've got a Warwick Vampire. I want to put a clock. No.
Okay. Well, there you have it, everybody. We'll stay tuned for the next one.
And there you have it, everybody. Another satisfied customer and another miracle pulled off by the Plek station. Rarely a day goes by where I'm not excited to see some of the new things that this thing can do and all the happiness that we can give to the customers that bring in their instruments. So, if you ever have any doubts, please feel free to contact me, and please watch the rest of the videos. They're very informative, and we'll see you all again next time. Thank you.